Meg is a shark movie to top all other shark movies. At least that's what the filmmakers want you to think. It's really just a Frankenstein's monster of all of the other shark movies.
You can't take movies like this seriously. After Jaws, every shark movie was a parody. Heck, all the Jaws sequels were parodies. That's just how it is now.
It's got the lap scenes from Deep Blue Sea, the boat chase from Jaws, and the ridiculousness of Sharknado.
The Meg is a film about a group of scientists who open up a secret underwater world filled with prehistoric sea life, including a megalodon.
Jason Statham, basically playing himself, is the world's top submarine pilot and gets wrangled into fighting the giant shark.
There is no question about it. The trailer makes it look silly, the movie delivers. At no point are you taking this movie serious, so just sit back and enjoy 90 minutes of mindless shark action and humor.
Rainn Wilson is the best thing about this movie. He's a billionaire paying for the scientific research, and he steps up to help track down the shark.
This movie was two halves. The first half, just a bunch of people in a submarine, talking on the intercom. Lots of talking, lots of weird noises outside the submarine. Boring. The filmmakers built suspense the same way that Spielberg did with Jaws, for not showing the shark for as long as possible. There's glimpses and hints, but there's always that tension there of when is the shark gonna attack. Then the second half, well, that's when the shark's loose and going full out. I mean, he's crashing into boats, eating people left and right, people firing guns and harpoons. It was pretty entertaining. Once the Megalodon is released, all of the tension goes away and it just becomes a standard monster movie, stealing scenes from its predecessors. I absolutely loved this movie when it was directed by Spielberg and called Jaws. I found myself laughing through the entire thing. Sometimes at the jokes the movie had, sometimes at how bad the movie was. Either way, it was a fun time. 7 out of 10. The Meg tried to add suspense by stealing scenes from better movies, but it just didn't work out too well. 2 out of 10. They tried to make this movie fun, but it's the kind of fun that your mom's new boyfriend forces upon you when he's just trying to make a good impression with your mom. 4 out of 10. The second half of the movie was so action-packed it actually made up for the boring first half. 5 out of 10. I thought I wouldn't like it, and it didn't disappoint. The little dog lives, so I'll give it a point for good taste. 1 out of 10. We here at Who's Review give The Meg the overall rating of Deep Blue Jaws. It's campy and full of the type of sequences you'd imagine a movie about a giant prehistoric shark would have. In that sense, it's a success, and if you go in with low expectations it won't disappoint. There's just nothing new here. So much so that the first half of the movie feels a lot like Deep Blue Sea, and the second half, well, that's just a straight rip-off of all the Jaws films. Well, there you have it. That's a review of The Meg. What do you think? Have you seen it? Are we way off, right on? Let us know in the comment section below and we'll check it out and respond. As always, if you want to stay up to date on all things Who's Review, make sure you like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and most importantly of all, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We thank you guys for checking us out here at Who's Review, where everyone's a critic. Da-dum, 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 da-dum.